Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to make some Pesto Star Bread. It's a little bit of a Christmas bread that we can have that looks really festive on your table. And it's still Christmas in the Catholic world, so it's still Christmas. Alright, so I've already got my 500 grams of strong flour, bread flour, measured out. Get that tipped in there. Okay, and I'm going to add my yeast. So I have my fast action yeast, and sugar and salt. So I have just a half a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of castor sugar. And season well with pepper. That looks pretty well. Okay. And then we just want to mix well. So I'm just going to use my spatula to mix this first. All right. Okay. Well mixed. And then we need to gently warm our milk. I needed 275 milliliters of milk. I've already got it warming over here, so it should be ready to go. And I'm just going to add it to the mixing bowl. All right, just going to pour that right in. And it says to add the butter and the eggs at the same time. So I already have my 50 grams of butter and my 1 egg. Okay. Now I'm just mixing this on low speed just to get it combined, and then I'm going to turn up the dial to medium to knead it for 3 to 4 minutes. So you'll see a fast version of that in a minute. All right. Looks pretty smooth to me. It's pretty elastic. I'm not going to read a book through it, but it's pretty elastic. All right, so I need to shape it into a ball. And then I'm just going to put it right back in the bowl and cover it and let it rise for about an hour. Okay, after an hour, this is definitely doubled in size. You take a look at it there. So we're looking good. And now I just need to turn it out and knead it for 30 seconds to knock out any large air pockets. Okay, that's been about 30 seconds. So we've got our nice dough. I do need to divide this into 4 equal parts, so that's why I have my scale out. So I'm just going to see what we're looking at. 887. All right, 4 equal pieces. 222 grams a piece, give or take. Oh, okay, that was pretty close. Can't get much closer than that. I way overshot that. I don't know how exact it needs to be. That looks pretty good. Okay. I'm getting there. All right, well, you know, that's about as close as you can get. Okay, so I've got them divided into 4 equal pieces. Now I just need to let them rest for 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm just gonna loosely cover them so they can rest. So it's been 5 minutes. I'm going to roll out my chunks of dough now into not small, circles, roughly the same size as a dinner plate. These are 28 centimeters-ish, and that's what we need, so it'll work perfect. So I've already floured my surface a little bit. I'm just gonna try to roll this out the best I can into that dinner plate size. I do think the hardest part is going to be getting the circle part. I've never been good at that. Yeah, we're there. Okay. So now I need to carefully transfer this. Okay, and I just repeat that for the other 3. I'm going to spread 50 grams of my pesto onto my first disc here that is on my baking tray. It does say to leave a 2 centimeter border around. Don't want to get too close to the edge, I guess. $50 grams looks like about 1 large spoonful. Okay. My not circle shape is really making me wonder how this is going to look. Okay, so I've already got my Parmesan all finely grated, so I'm just going to grab about a tablespoon. You can never have too much cheese, right? I like cheese. And then we are going to brush the border lightly with milk. A little pesto in there. Okay, brushed with milk. And carefully and neatly top with the second dough disc. Neatly is my concern word here, mainly because they do not match up. Pull it a little bit to cover. It's probably a faux pas somewhere. You know, it's not too bad. It'll do. And then I'm going to do the same thing. So pesto, cheese, and milk until I've got all my dough done. Okay, I've got all 4 layers of dough. The pesto and the cheese is sprinkled in there and we're good to go. So now I need to grab my glass that has a 6 to 7 centimeter rim. Wine glass, worked perfect. In the middle of the dough. Okay, in the middle of the dough. And then using a long bladed knife, nice big sharp one, cut the dough into 16 evenly spaced strips from the edge of the glass to the outside edge of the dough. 16 evenly spaced. All right. we are ready to twist our star bread into shape. So I need to take two strips, one in each hand, that are right next to each other, and I need to twist them opposite. It says like twist the right hand one clockwise and the left strip anti-clockwise. Basically, just twist them the opposite direction. So clockwise. I don't even know, like anti-clockwise. And it says to do it twice. So twist them twice, and then try to pinch them so that they form a star. So this is where the even circles would have come in handy, because I'm going to have some layers kind of poking out. So it'll be all right. So I'm twisting them away from each other. I think that's what it meant. And then forming a point. Okay. Looking pretty cool. Okay, I almost screwed up on the last one, but yeah, it looks really cool. So now I just need to let it sit, I believe. Let me put it all the way around. Yep, remove the glass so you can see my pretty creation. Kind of like a cool little circle in it too, so it gives it a nice little indentation. Loosely cover the dough or put in a proving bag. I don't have a proving bag, but I know you can get them anywhere. And then leave to proof for 30 to 45 minutes. So we'll do that. All right, the star bread has been proving for about 45 minutes. And so now all I have to do is just lightly coat it in some more of this milk. So I'm just going to do that. It looks really good. The twists in it and everything are very defined, very pretty. I'm a little concerned that some of the ends won't stay connected. I tried to pinch them a little bit more, but we'll just see what happens. I can only pinch it so much and it's not going to stay, but that's okay. Our oven is set to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 190 degrees Celsius, and the star bread is going to bake for about 30 minutes. It says it'll turn light golden brown or whatnot, but there we are. We're ready to put her in the oven. Okay, 30 minutes have gone by and the bread is ready. Oh my gosh, that looks good. Look how good that looks. I am going to be super ready to dig into that one. Hi, we are ready to taste. Brought my husband back because bread.
It's carbs. I
Anyway,
love carbs.
Here's what it looks like. Oh, it looks pretty delicious.
Did you get a better shot before?
I did get a good picture of it.
Because
yes,
this thing looks better than anything I've ever seen.
It's pretty. Like
Yeah.
it's one of those things where I don't want to cut it because it's
Yeah.
so pretty.
It actually has the star shape in
It
it,
does.
so that's
I know.
really kind of cool.
So yeah,
It looks like the pictures in the book.
it does.
So.
It smells super good too,
Mm-hmm.
like pesto, which you know is in it. So
Mm-hmm.
anyway, feel bad. I don't want to cut it.
It looks pretty delicious.
Okay, I'll give you the bigger piece.
Oh.
All right. Well, that looks pretty good on the inside too.
It does. And it's not stodgy at all.
No, it's
no
not.
soggy bottom. Eat your heart out, Paul Hollywood. This is fantastic.
Wow.
So you got garlic in there?
No, it's just, I mean, it's in the pesto.
Hmm. The flavors just
Wow.
explode.
Yeah, it's really good.
Mm-hmm. Very tasty. I could eat the whole thing.
That's pretty much any bread for you. But
It is, but I mean it this time.
this is really good. Like, Wow. I could probably eat this whole thing.
Yeah, it's baked well all the way through.
And it's light.
You can see the structure.
The structure.
Mm.
Yeah. If you are into making pesto, that you try your own homemade one in this one. That would be good. I just bought one because it's winter time.
Mm-hmm.
Hence the snowflakes in the background.
Yeah. No, very good. Very good. Very well done.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, another win for the book. Please subscribe and watch some other videos. And yeah, Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
And see you next bake.